Hello my Mercurial mercenaries. My on-the-spot, walking past the camera topic of discussion for today is when you should drop the idea of perfection just to get things done. Let's put it this way, I am somebody who strives for perfection, especially when it comes to artistic endeavours and specifically music. I'm one of those guys who will spend hours and hours and hours working on something that the average person won't even notice. But I know it's there. And so I'm striving for perfection when perfection often just isn't necessary. You only have to look back through my production videos for the 11th Hour Initiative album, The Only Way Out Is Through, to see how much time I will spend focusing in on one element of a song to get it to what I believe to be my image of perfection. That's the way I am, that's the way I've always been. Even when it comes to these videos, I spend an astronomical amount of time editing and trying to make them more interesting than other similar videos out there. And this isn't me trying to coax violins from you, this is just a statement of fact. Which is why I was horrified when I looked at a video that I put out yesterday and I saw that I slipped up. I left something in there that I meant to edit out. It was a bit where I was doing this and I spoke about The Killer's Hot Fuss album. And I made a note to myself, check this out. And anyway, long and short of it is, most of the time I edit these videos on my big super studio computer where I can do all manner of things and put sound effects on and make the picture spin round and put pictures up on the screen and all sorts of things. And other times, when it's just spur of the moment bits like this, I edit it on my phone. So I'm going from, this, big screen and mouse and stuff, I'm going from this to this. And just every so often when I'm doing this, that's when I slip up. So I was watching this video and I was thinking, bugger. But here's the thing, it didn't matter. It made no difference to anyone's life that little edit slip up was in there. It didn't matter. No one cared, none of you guys seemed to care, and I shouldn't have cared. And in fact, perhaps it's for the best that I just let it go. Because sometimes striving for perfection is a fool's errand. Putting imperfect videos out into the world is better than putting 0 perfect videos out into the world. At least if you want to watch and listen to what I've got to say. Some of you may very well prefer it if there was 0 Mercurial number 6 videos in the world. Because, you see, striving for perfection often means you get nothing done. This is how albums take decades to complete. It's because the person behind it was striving for perfection. And then when he finally releases the perfect article, the people don't think it's perfect anyway. I'm starting to realise at too old an age that imperfection can be just perfect. Do you know what I mean? Paradoxically. Just leaving those imperfections in and just letting the things you're trying to do exist and putting them out there is probably the most perfect thing you can do. And it's something that I need to learn. So, anti-advice again. Perhaps we all need to be a little less perfect. When it comes to music, famous music, it's often the imperfections that I look out for. In the Beatles songs, it's the bits where I can hear them shouting in the background to each other. If it's Nick Drake, it's the bit where he gets his timing wrong. In Fruit Tree, there's the Alice Cooper song, Only Women Bleed. I'm sure it's not a mistake on the drums. I'm sure it was intentional, but there's a bit where the drums hit a strange beat. And I'm always looking forward to it. It's the imperfections that make music perfect. And that is something that I'm now realising. And that is something that I'm putting into practice with my debut Mercurial number 6 album. I'm allowing myself to have a slightly skew whiff out of tune vocal, a slightly out of tune guitar, a slightly out of time instrument, as long as the feel's there. Because that's when we talk about buying classic albums, rebuying albums on vinyl, listening to old AC/DC, listening to Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, whoever, even more modern bands than that, Stone Roses, whatever. There's an element of realness there, of live playing, of imperfection. And that's what I am striving for now with the Mercurial No. 6 project. That's what I'm striving for. Edit that out. No! No! Leave that in. Imperfection. 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 Imperfection on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? I want you to hear Mercurial No. 6 songs. I want you to hear them. And when you hear them, I want you to bask in the imperfection. Because none of us are perfect. Okay, my Mercurial mercenaries, let me know. Do you like perfect? Or can you live with a little imperfect? Seriously, let me know below. My comment section is open and welcoming. And Rome wasn't built in a day. Over and out.